But yeah, so that for Nirvana the band, the show, the movie too, I would say let's get
ups and downs.
Let's get the Freudian stuff in there.
I'll pack it full. The thing is, and you can attest to this, it's very difficult to put characters like that in sexual situations.
That is true.
It feels like uncanny valley, weird, wrong. It would be like if Calvin and Hobbes started like ogling like a Playboy magazine. You'd like put it down. It's like whoa, what? You know, there's something impure about it.
No, you're right.
They're prepubescent in a way. Your power is that you have so much charisma. It is at odds in some way. Do you know what I mean? 100%. I think that's why people are so fascinated and love you so much because they're like, this guy, it's almost like you have the light of God in you in a way.
I think that's a little much, but I do know what you mean.
You'll never see it that way.
But the whole point is like I say, on paper, it's bad.
Real bad.
You know what I mean? It's real bad.
Right? Danny DeVito and Twins.
Yeah. Which I'm still, whatever you get the rights to, we got to remake that.
But who's Arnie?
I've thought about it a lot. We could figure something out.
It would be, no. We get Arnold's kid.
Arnold's kid could work. He's not jacked enough.
He could be. Are you joking me?
You're right. He could have the genetics.
If we called White Lotus guy and we're like, dude, do you want to remake Twins?
We need you to put on 30 pounds of muscle.
Tomorrow, I'll do it right now. Dude, that's a great project.
Yeah.
Yeah, call in if you have ideas for that.
If you can get us the rights.
To Twins? To Twins. $20.
You know,
Are you joking?
You know they were going to remake it. Called not remake it, but they were going to do a sequel called Triplets, and the third twin was just going to be Eddie Murphy. And I'm not even kidding. And the whole, you know how it's like one's jacked and smart, and one's dumb and little. And
one's
the third,
black.
it's just he's black. And then, and this is like the 80s, where like that was a bankable idea. Like that's a type of guy you can be. It's like black, just black. It's fucking hilarious.
Now if they got it in right by 89, it would have been okay.
Because it's Eddie Murphy, and if they got him in his prime, it would have worked. Would have been fucking awesome.
I bet you we'd be talking about it like we're talking about Miami Vice right now. His lost masterpiece.
But if it was late, if it was like
95,
or even if they tried to do it in this like how they're redoing everything, it would have been one of the worst things.
It would never been made.
Yeah,
you have to make it with an independent studio.
I would see a reboot. I would just see a straight sequel with DeVito and Schwarzenegger right now, though. That I would be interested in.
Me too.
Because they both DeVito still got his fastball.
He's still hilarious
because of like he's just steady working, and Schwarzenegger has now become an even more fascinating figure because of everything he's been through, and he's back, and he's sort of acting, and he's sort of a politician, and it's just he would be a much more captivating presence again. I think I'm ready to see him in movies again.
Me too, 100%. If this movie got made, it would be a lot like the BBC Up series. I'm not sure if you've seen this.
I've never seen it.
It's unbelievable. They follow a bunch of school children at age 7, then they go back at age 14, then 21, then 28, and I
haven't seen it, but it seems
half the
really
kids
awesome.
are from like private school, ultra rich, and half of them are from like the poorest possible parts of like England. And you literally watch how their lives go all the way up. I think they're still going. I think they're like in their 70s now.
Holy shit!
Oh, it's a masterpiece.
That is incredible.
And super funny. And it starts like it's on black and white, 16 millimeter. Dude, it's completely worth it, and we can use that as a reference when we're pitching.
And a big part of my personality,
big time,
being a kid who's like kind of starting to understand you're funny, and then being like,
wait a minute, I can get a cartoon girlfriend? Hold on a second.
Truly, like, you know.
And she's hilarious. And
great.
What does she say? I just love funny guys.
Yeah, he just makes me laugh.
He just makes me laugh. Exactly. Yeah.
Which might have sometimes it's like
changed you.
Sometimes you're like, fuck. The way we were talking about like random memories as a kid, it's like showing me that movie
and having that Roger has got the hottest girl in Toontown, and the reason is he just makes me laugh.
It might have just sealed my entire fate there.
Right there.
It's really possible because I saw that movie really early.
Me too.
Yeah, I was like probably 5, dude. Great movie. But yeah, then he does Beowulf, where they have busty Angelina Jolie's got her tits out, and there's like a busty bar wench.
I'm thinking there's a couple. Yeah.
And then I think he married, after he gets divorced, I think he just married like
the biggest.
A very busty lady, which tip my cap to Zemeckis. You know, I'd love to see you make a regular movie again, man.
It's been a while. That last one he made, he just set up a camera in a house.
That was
and
interesting.
let it rip. I actually didn't see it.
I haven't seen it, but
it was a cool pitch.
I want to see it actually.
Somebody I trust a lot said it was a masterpiece, and then 90 people told me, "You will not believe this got made. It's horrible."
Yeah.
So,
I gotta fuck it. I do want to watch it, but so that for Nirvana the band, the show, the movie too, I would say let's get
ups and downs.
Let's get the Freudian stuff in there.
I'll pack it full. The thing is, and you can attest to this, it's very difficult to put characters like that in sexual situations.
That is true.
It feels like uncanny valley, weird, wrong. It would be like if Calvin and Hobbes started like ogling like a Playboy magazine. You'd like put it down. It's like, whoa, what? You know, there's something impure about it.
No, you're right. They're
prepubescent in a way.
The characters are a little less. They're almost if Tom Hanks and Big.
Perfect
That's
example.
totally who you guys are.
Yes,
because your child archetypes in
adult bodies, and that's why the time travel thing's so important.
Yeah.
That they can innocently go back to when they were young. And for Jay, he's seeing like, oh my god, I haven't improved at all. And Matt is being like, hell yeah, wicked. I'm exactly the same as I was. That is me honoring myself. But to involve a sexual dynamic is true. It would seem perverse in the wrong way.
Yeah. It is interesting though, because I could see if it would be anything, it would be the classic sort of like Matt can't get pussy, Jay.
Oh, Jay, of course. It tears our relationship apart.
It kind of would maybe just be the Dirties plot.
Well, we know how that ends. Yeah.
And it would probably end the same way.
Yeah. Next one. Yeah. Well, Jay, I think would go for it for sure.
Yeah.
Jay, in this movie, you are a ladies' man. Women can't get their hands on
myself. This is a longtime friend, but she's lied about a few other big things before.
Okay.
And this situation specifically brings up kind of a lot of personal trauma for me. I don't know if I'm like overreacting or not, but yeah, any advice would be appreciated. Thanks, y'all.
I mean, it's crazy to lie about having cancer. You're not overreacting. Also, she's lied about a couple big things before.
I wish we knew what the other ones were because
probably
everyone
pregnancy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She might have faked an abortion. Or, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking. I'm thinking in terms of the type of person that pretends to have breast cancer. They start with a fake pregnancy.
Yeah,
that's like the starter.
There's a gateway lie.
That's the starter lie.
Yeah,
there was a girl who did it when I was doing open mics. There was a girl who faked having cancer. She like shaved her head. We had like benefits for her. And
Jesus!
And then but she would just and then it's a shitty comedy scene. So there's like everyone's when you start doing comedy, you do it to get fucked up and like have a I'm 19. I don't want a real job, and so we'd be at house parties getting fucked up. But this girl's just. Her hair's like growing back, and she's got stubble, and she's just getting drunk,
getting wasted. Shit. Yeah,
she's in a hot tub, and it's like, is this what you do when you have cancer?
Was she doing jokes about it? Is that what
she
it was? Yeah, okay. So it was for material,
but no, I think it was for attention. she was just like one of those, she was insane.
This sounds exactly the same. Yeah. My advice to this woman would be the fact that you confronted her and it didn't change. What you should do is meet this person with some vulnerability and say, you must be in some pain.
Right.
Which is why you have done this. I know you're lying and I forgive you. I forgive you for lying to me. Why don't you tell me what it is that has got you so tangled up? Because I really am your friend and you can tell me and we can begin a conspiracy together about what it is that has made you need to lie to everybody because you must know why you're lying. And I'm telling it because to continue the same way is absurd. Like this pantomime of
trying to catch her.
That's not the way to do anything.
No.
It's like trying to catch like someone having an affair. I guess is slightly different because you're looking for the evidence to end the relationship. But it's a cry for help. Your friend is crying for help.
Yeah.
And I think maybe if we knew some details of this woman's life apart from the fake cancer diagnosis, we would hear she's alone. Yeah. She's not happy with her job. Nothing is working out.
Nothing's going good.
And so she's creating an identity where she can all of a sudden have some people feel bad for her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, absolutely. I think that's the move because it's like, yes, this little cat and mouse game. It's like, congrats, you caught a fucking stupid sociopath.
You're both losers. You both lose.
Exactly. You want to be this one. You think this is your great mystery. This is why you're sure. This is your Moriarty. You're Sherlock Holmes.
It makes you sound weak.
Yeah. If this is who you're trying to pin down, you've entered the idiot Olympics here.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you should be above this. I think that's a great thing. Is like, look, you don't fucking have cancer. Something's going on.
Tell me what's going on. I love you.
Yeah.
Tell me.
What is it? And then, by the way, odds are 50-50 chance she fucking lashes out and is like, fuck you, whatever. You fucking let
either
that
way,
go.
That it solves your problem one way or the other.
Maybe she comes back at some point, but at this point, you've at least set the sort of like the rules of engagement for how this relationship is going to go.
Right.
I'm not going to let you lie to me, but I am here to support you. And I think that's how you handle it. And then if she just is super type B and does have cancer,
Yeah.
you might feel like a real piece of shit. This might just be an airhead who doesn't know what type of cancer she has.
Happened to have therapy at 6:30 that morning.
Therapy was at 6:30 p.m., but she read it wrong.
Yeah,
she
right.
put it wrong on Google Calendar.
PM wrong.
Like that. Look, you might 1% chance this woman has a real problem, and you feel like a piece of shit. But otherwise, I think that's a gamble we're all willing to take here on this podcast.
And call back with the result, please.
Yeah, we'd love to know what's going on.
Let us know. We'll be here.
We will. What else you got for us, LD?
Hey, Stav, eldest and esteemed guest.
Thank you.
I would like to get your opinion on something. I'm going to talk fast because I've got a lot to say. I'm currently studying in Germany, but my dad and my mom, who are divorced, live in California. About 5 months ago, I got a call from my dad, and he told
Real piece of shit.
The disparity, especially on camera, like that's my real curse. Is that the number of times people will meet me in person and be like, "Whoa!" Like remember when you and I first met, and you were like, "I thought you'd be so much fatter." It was the first thing you said to me, and we had talked. Like we'd gone through like multiple, like we're talking about the movie we were going to make, all this shit, and then we saw each other. I think I give off a kind of super fat man energy combined with the way that I look on camera.
Fatter face than body. You have the classic fat face
that you assume that the body must just be like rippled and it all comes from the top.
Right. It's very rare to be able to keep fat on your face when you're not that fat.
It's a skill. No, I've been working on it my whole life.
Yeah. It's the opposite of what you want for being on camera.
No, and in fact, it gave me horrible sleep apnea, which you and I talked about. I had the worst sleep apnea. I had to get surgery to fix it.
It's crazy.
But you know what? I don't look at it negatively at all. Yeah.
But it must have been tough to look at yourself. Like having to be
I had no vanity. Do you know what my mom said to me when I was young?
Yeah.
I turned to her, I think I was 11 years old, and I said, "Mom," I was looking in the mirror, and I looked at her, and I said, "Mom, am I handsome?" And she looked at me, she's a doctor, and she looked at me, she's so sober, I love her. Like, and she said, "No."
Your mom said no.
My mom said no. And then she said, "But you are interesting looking." and I swear this has been a deep truth of my life.
That's awesome.
And I think my mom in some ways feels like self-conscious about saying that, as though she'd hurt me, but it didn't. Even at the time, I wasn't. I didn't feel like.
It's honestly better to do that than lie.
If she had said, "Have you met guys whose moms are like, 'You're the most beautiful boy. I love everything about you'?"
Well, my mom got pretty. I had the classic. My mom was like that, and my dad was the opposite.
That's a good.
So it's like,
which is it?
It averages out, but at the same time, at any point, I can have I'm like, I can think like I'm the fucking smartest, most handsome guy in the world, and I can also think like I'm a piece of shit. I should fucking kill myself.
Yeah, and you need both.
It's like, and you need both, and it averages out to good. And I think it's unfortunately useful for creating shit, unfortunately.
No, I think it's actually the secret recipe. This is reminding me, I had just read some article that said in the gestalt of male self-help books versus women's self-help books, the main difference, there's some kind of study that men's self-help books, the message is you are shit. Women's self-help books, the message is you are too good. Right. Somehow,
interesting.
Like the difference between those two, even alive in all of us, is the truth. We are all garbage, and we are all great. And wrestling with that is how you find some kind of momentum forward.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you think you're a piece of shit, it's only up from there. I think that's part
or
of it.
You think it's nothing, it's not worth the effort. So fuck my life.
Well, I guess I'm thinking of